We have a new tournament on the precipice coming up soon. It's going to be the tournament that I'm hosting, my annual tournament series in the fall. And right now we're going to be testing some ideas, some presets, things that I would like to see for this tournament. Right now, I think the theme of the tournament is going to be Second Castle starts, because I just like the idea of changing it up. You know, the randomizer's been out for a very long time, but we got the ability to have players start in the Second Castle, so I wanted to try it. If you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, as always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I talked about it not too long ago, but the YouTube stuff that's been going on, if you don't know about it, there's some weird algorithm, weird stuff going on with like views and stuff. It's impacting me pretty bad, so if you want to do all the free stuff that helps support the videos and get them to more people, I would really appreciate it. You could also watch the live stream if you want to on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. You can come hang out in the chat, say what's up. But yeah, we're playing Cornivus. This is a preset that I kind of like came up with the idea for a long time ago, and then the big tits tournament happened, and then we kind of forgot about it because of that. So the idea is it's Lycanthrope with Second Castle start, and the way you beat the game is by killing all of the bosses and getting all the Vlad relics. So I think my plan here actually is to go this way, I think. I don't know. I actually don't know what the correct play is here. That's the fun part about this, is this is like a brand new kind of idea. So that's why we're doing it. Kill these guys for the level ups. There's lots of item checks to do here as well. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate you. I don't need that. So I think I am going to go out of my way to kill Death and get the warp, because this is an all bosses preset. We're going to have to kill Galmoth at some point anyways. So maybe that's something we do at the end of the run. It's kind of my idea. There we go. Seems like I started with Lightning Brand. Not bad. What up, Yosef? That's what I was thinking, crazy, yeah. Now, fight Death, grab warp, do left side to get to first castle, yeah. I will use all the potions here. I think it's worth it to just use at least the shield potion as well, just in case. Just to prevent you from like dying to some random shit. Okay, nice. There's no reason to use that, but because the Tetra Spirit's not going to do nearly as much damage as my sword, I think, at this point, because I didn't use the intelligence potion, but it's fine. Yeah, exactly. That's part of the reason of the preset. The other thing I'm thinking about doing, I didn't turn it on for this test, but maybe turning on the guaranteed drops, because I kind of liked that, to be honest. The guaranteed drops might help even out some things, so. Especially for like random library cards in the Second Castle or whatever. Like if this bat dropped a library card, that's kind of big, I'm not gonna lie. It'd give people a menu boss. Well, they could get used to it. Hey, yo, Inuyasha reference in 2025. I recently watched a couple of episodes, actually, of Inuyasha this month. And it's Inuyasha. It is what it is. I was talking about it with some friends, I think at GDQ, where I was talking about the syndication of Inuyasha on Adult Swim back in the day being like insane, because they would just rerun the first season like over and over and over and over again. And there's also like an insane number of like episodes in the series. Like, way more than I ever suspected or expected. I'm like, damn, how long does it take to fucking get the jewel back together? Anyways, what up, Fran? Hope you're doing well. What? What is he bat forming about? There's over 400 chapters of the manga? Yeah, I know. There's like multiple movies and like a separate series as well. Inuyasha's fucking nuts. Ow, that's a lot of damage. Whee! I'll grab it. Demon card. See, the Dragon Balls painted you into a corner, you only had 7? True. With the Sacred Jewel Shards, you could have 10 billion. You can just keep adding more shards. Forever and ever. So true. Inuyasha was the gateway show for furries? That's not... For some, yes. It's not the gateway for furries, but it's a gateway for furries. Because there were definitely more options than just Inuyasha. That's for sure. What the fuck is that sound effect? Inside of you, there are 2 wolves. You are at a furry convention. It's true. It's very true. Jewel of Open. All right. That's a good find. That's the other thing that's interesting about the second castle start is it allows you to completely break the intended progression. Because we're going to be starting the first castle with the Jewel of Open, but we weren't supposed to start with Jewel of Open. We were supposed to find it later. So, very interesting. Oh my god. Although, I probably should have maybe planned my MP a little bit better, but it's fine. So in tournament when? I'm thinking early October is when I'm going to start doing prelim matches. So it's going to be very similar to how I've run tournaments in the past, where in order to sign up, all you have to do... Nice, that could be useful. All you have to do is join a prelim race, just any prelim race, and then whoever has the highest like points by the end of the scheduled prelim matches will get placed into the bracket based off of their points. Hello? God damn it. Yeah, we're testing Cornavus, the preset. It's Lycanthrope. You start in the second castle, you have randomized equipment. Stuff like that. You cannot do death skip by going in and out of the room on the PlayStation version, yeah. Oh yeah, he's immune. That's fine. I'll just use my smart potion. There we go. Put that back on. Good up, Remedy. Fire. That version of Death Skip, even if it was available on the PlayStation version, probably wouldn't be used for like world record runs anymore. At one point it would have been for sure, but not anymore. The 80%, it's just faster to do luck mode. Big toss Death Skip always. But yeah, that's a big one that like, I don't know. People don't understand that the version differences of this game exist and like how they impact stuff, but like whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna grab this diamond. We don't know what's in the shop and it could be good. I get comments all the time on YouTube that are like, on my world record speedrun, that are like, you know, you could do death skip by just walking in and out of the room? And it's like, I don't have the patience to reply to the same 10,000 comments that are just like, don't understand the game, but want to tell me something as if I don't know it. So it's whatever. Again, they don't know any better. It's not like PSP doesn't even use it. No, it does. The PSP version definitely uses that skip for its speedrun. Although at this point, again, luck mode might end up being faster, but probably not because you can't do shop glitch. Alucard, why are you green? All right, nothing here. 11 minutes in the first castle. We come back, we do right side. It feels okay, honestly. I kind of want to do more item checks, though. This is a little greedy, but... Dark armor, okay. You can skip shaft. You can, yeah. Ooh, nice. Those are some good items, though. Start at Galamoth. I might leave Galamoth for last, do right side, go Beelzebub, and then warp from Beelzebub, from castle entrance to Galamoth, do Galamoth, warp back to... Maybe not. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Starting there could be... And then I'd have to go Beelzebub from there and then just warp around. Library card. Oh, this shit got reverse library cards in it? Did I see that right? Goddamn, that's actually pretty useful. Nice. Not bad.
Oh, he's coming.
Yo, Teamstered.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming.
Thank you for the
What
3
do
months.
I do? Help! Help!
I thought that you would do right side until Aquanon to minimize backtracking. And then, yeah, that's actually better. Yeah, you're right. Yo, Sola Bat. I'll take it. Hey, yo, how's it going, Demon? I mean, the whole point of wanting to do a tournament that forces you to go second castle is to have interesting ideas like this of like, how do you route this much of the second castle and how does it, you know, stuff like that. And not only that, I have to kill all the enemy or all the bosses in the game, so I have to plan around that. So, in fact, I think my plan here is I should kill Hippogriff now, and then grab the warp, and then go to Castle Keep, I think? Or not Castle Keep, but Clock Tower into Outer Wall. I think that's the idea. Nice. Quick little Maria skip. Don't mind if I do. I feel like first castle starts generally are just not solved, but they lead to very similar, samey feeling like randomizer situations. That's part of the reason why I wanted to switch things up with second castle start stuff. And I think forcing all bosses as well prevents some amount of bullshittery. You know what I mean? where it's like, oh, I found all 5 Vlad relics, I win. Oh, I just got lucky and found all 5 Vlad relics, so I instantly win. Where this, it's like, okay, well, you have to at least, even if you find all the Vlad relics early, you're still required to kill bosses. So that gives the opponent time to like catch up and also find those Vlad relics. There are still some things worth skipping if you want to be like a gambler, but not nearly as much. Let's see what items we got here. MP max ups, don't mind if I do. Those are very nice to have when I have bat this early. Could be good, and it's just luminous. Okay. Not bad. Yo, what's good? DB says Casio Kid. I'm doing all right. Just trying to think about stuff. For this randomizer preset. Yeah, oops, all familiars. We do have money, which is nice. I think the plan actually, because I'm probably just gonna warp to castle entrance after this. It could be worth it to, I'll grab this. It could be worth it to go caverns right now. Maybe, I don't know. It's a tough call. I need to kill Lesser Demon. I don't have Mist yet, which is a little annoying. So maybe I should have saved this for later because I don't have Mist. However, Duplicator in the shop changes things. These are a lot of random checks as well. Because that's the other thing is once you know where all the random Vlads are, or just like once you have info on all Vlads, you can start skipping stuff and just going for bosses, so. What up, Saka Detsu? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good one as well. Don't mind Alucard, he's vibing.
I'm interested.
Oh, I'll get the fairy card. Might as well. I guess I'll just grab a Kingstone, Dragon Helm. I don't know. Icebrain is technically better. Because it works on Dracula, and then do I have anything else I can do here? Some attack potions. And then, I don't know. Whatever.
Farewell for now.
Yeah, pretty trash shop, honestly. I kind of want to keep the pendant on, though. I'll save that for, like, boss fights where I'm just going to take a while. I am going to do this now. Funny enough, I think it's worth it to die over and over again to these fucking books. It's worth it to kill Lesser Demon now in case we don't need to do this check later, is my thought process. Because there is a world where you don't need to do this check. Potentially. And because we have to do all bosses anyways, I think this is a plan that could be decent, but I don't know. Again, I think the routing around all bosses is something that most people have not thought about at all, either. So, we'll see. No, Impossible Challenge is on hiatus until I figure out better rules for it. I was having fun with it, but there's a part of... something about it just was missing, and I'm going to figure that out. Okay, so now, I guess... I'm gonna go castle entrance, I think. Do alchemy lab, do gravity boots, grab the warp, and then go to caverns, I think. Because we just need the Vlads, and I need to kill bosses as well. So I think the only thing that could screw me over by not going caverns early is that mist is in there or something, and then I miss out on doing more efficient routing because of that. But that's kind of hard to figure out. Also, we already did the actual entrance check because of the second castle start. There's Leapstone. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about Leapstone. But... Turns out working days now means I get to catch the stream after work. Oh, nice. How's it going, Misty? Gas Cloud. Yeah, not having to worry about entrance check is kind of like a nice quality of life thing, honestly. Life max up. Ah! Whatever. Ow. Ow. Not me getting owned by the first boss in the game. I feel like you should have gone caverns because you knew that this was all going to lead to glasses somewhere, which you don't need right now. Yeah, but I mean, merman statue is also of concern. Random merman statue. Plus the random Vlads. Maybe you are right that it's just better to do that. But then you're also forcing yourself into situations where you do merman statue when you don't have to. I don't know. I mean, there are bosses there, so I'm going to have to go there at some point anyways, but there's also bosses in Alchemy Lab, so... ideally, I guess alternatively, if I had done it the other way, I could maybe try and skip this check. But this check's like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Come on. And it's a Vlad. Okay. Yeah, I use what is called a mix box for Richter. Not an actual name brand Mixbox, but the style of controller popularized by the company Mixbox, which is essentially a keyboard WASD layout on the left and then like fight stick buttons on the right. There's a lot you could have. Yeah, exactly. I think both routes have merit. I think if you go to caverns, you're chasing complexity and like the final Vlad, which could be good in and of itself. This route, I think, just lets you do some extra checks you were probably going to do anyways and get them out of the way. Because my plan is I'm going to get the warp and then just head down to caverns anyways. So it's a little bit inefficient because I have to backtrack after grabbing the warp. But then I can also go to Silver Ring if I find mist in the caverns faster. But I guess you would just do all this without the backtrack if you did do all of caverns. So I don't know. Maybe you are right. Yeah. I don't remember where we found Echo. I think it was second castle, but this is a Vlad. I'll come back for it once I have missed Kappa. Same with the boss fight. Surely I'll find mist by the time I need to do this. Skipping merman statue could be the play. Well, we found 2 random Vlads already, so yeah, in a way, it could be. What's my favorite Souls game? Oh, probably... If we're talking strictly 1, 2, or 3 as Souls games, I think 3 is my favorite, just barely, because it has a more consistent experience over the course of it. But the early game of Dark Souls 1 is peak. So. DB, do you have no heart? Why do you ask? I think Dark Souls 2 is good, but also has a lot of very annoying friction in the game that prevents a lot of people from experiencing the best of it. Heart of Vlad reference. Ah, I see. Soul Calibur 2. That's a good Souls game. What about Soul of Darkness for the Nokia phone? What up, Fixiel? Soul Reaver. Also, Succubus Skippers in Shambles, because connected to boss fight. How do I like Elden Ring? Elden Ring's amazing for your first playthrough. Subsequent playthroughs get a little... like, it's not bad per se, but there's a lot of just riding on a horse. But I do think that first playthrough of exploration and discovery of like such a well-crafted world is like genuinely magical. But for subsequent playthroughs, once you already know where things are and like how things play out generally, like it's a little, you know, it's not as exciting for sure. That can happen too, yeah. The balance for certain bosses, especially if you like leave a certain area and then come back later, feels a little bit off, but Bed of Chaos always gets me so mad. Yeah, fuck Bed of Chaos. I need to learn the Bed of Chaos fucking cheese for subsequent Dark Souls playthroughs. Because fighting that shit legit, not fun. Ever play Sea of these? See if these nuts are to your liking. Got him. No, I've never played Sea of Thieves. I think we do have to do this. We technically don't have to. If you wanted to like risk it all, you could say that this is just nothing. But we're looking at, what is this? 2 random Vlads. Nice Heaven Sword. Minimum 2 random Vlads plus a random ring could be involved as well. Mist could also be here with Spike Breaker being like the final step. This is also technically all locked behind Second Castle as well, locked behind Holy Glasses. So, and Holy Glasses most likely is at All Rocks or Sword Card, right?
That's my new catchphrase. Jizz it up, streamer.
It has to be, I think. So, yo, what up, F Bronze? It was random mist. Okay. Or not even necessarily random mist, but... yeah, I think the optimal route probably then, in hindsight, would have been skip library, go to caverns immediately, and just do all the caverns checks. Because so far, it's like, that would have been the best play, because now I'm retreading... potentially, I'm retreading through... what's it called? Library. So I'm gonna skip Merman. We're gonna go straight to the caverns, or sorry, the catacombs. Let me grab that. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Woohoo! Finally off work. Yo, thank you, Lil Miss Mayhem. Appreciate you. Another random Vlad acquired, so we know where 3 are. Interesting. We have to do Grand Falloon anyways. So, I think... the only way we get absolutely screwed here is if we... because I think I might use my library card here. Although reverse library cards are very powerful. The only problem is that takes us to the left side, and we've already done left side. We've already done creature and stuff. But it gets me next to a teleporter, kind of, as well. So maybe that's fine. And then we do... Oh, but I don't have Castle Entrance teleporter. I didn't even think about that. Or sorry, Castle Keep. Reverse Castle Keep teleporter would have been worth picking up then in this scenario if I wanted to use the reverse library card. Ooh, yeah. Do I have a set time that I stream now that I'm getting settled? This is kind of turning out to be my normal time. This has kind of become my set time. So like 2 p.m. Pacific. Random ring, maybe? Interesting. I can't talk about that, Yosef. Could Spikebreaker be the same layer as everything else? I think it is. Yeah, I can't really speak about my living situation for quite a while, sadly. It's a very slow process to get everything sorted out now. Oh, nice. Love to see that. You know what? Dog mode. I think this is a random Vlad. In that case... Yeah. I was thinking about it. I think we do. Don't you have duplicator? Not that I know of. I think you're smoking that crack that makes you cocaine. Holy Glasses cannot be at Holy Glasses because we found Jewel of Open in the second castle. Holy Glasses is chilling at either behind Sword Card or behind what's his name? Spikebreaker. Yeah. Silver Ring is the vanilla into Final Vlad then, I think. Yeah. It's either All Rocks or Sword Card, I think. Oops. Yeah, Final Blood, I think, has to be at Glasses. Or it's just very likely to be there, I guess. So now we go grab... the missing Vlad. Then we do All Rocks, because he's a boss that we have to fight anyways. Then we win the game. Oops. Nothing else would work. Silver Ring can't be Final Vlad because of the complexity number. I haven't counted complexity, so... Because then it's, oh, I guess it would be Leapstone, Bat, 2, 3 Glasses, 4 Jewel, 5 Merman, 6 Mist, 7 Spikebreaker, 8 Silver Ring. So it could be at Silver Ring, I'm pretty sure. I didn't need to open this. And in fact, I need to kill Minotaur Werewolf. I forgot. Oops. Well, it'd be like that. Now, if the All Rock shortcut was opened, I would just go around this way. T for gore, yeah. Ooh, here's a question. Nah, it's probably not worth it. I was wondering if we could do a version of Jewel of Open, like similar to how there's what the fuck am I doing here? Have multiple Jewel of Opens in Recycler, and if you have both of them, it opens all shortcuts for you. That could be interesting. Thinking corner of this was 998. Well, if it is 9, I mean, there's a chance that it's 9, I guess, but I thought minimum was 8. But again, I could be wrong. I don't know. 8 just feels like the right number to me. But yeah, something like that where you can get shortcuts opened. Because if you have Jewel of Open, you technically can open pretty much every shortcut in the game, I want to say. So. I guess you need flight, I guess, for the sword card one, though. Without, yeah, but whatever. Yeah, I guess Jewel of Open technically doesn't open the Coliseum one for you, but Leapstone would. Huh? This was glasses. What? I'm so confused reading that comment, Keefus, but thank you? Hope you're living your best life. I'm just confused why they're talking about Bobby and Tofu to me. And under what circumstances? I guess I technically could have skipped that. Eh, whatever. It's like 2 seconds. Good luck today. Thank you, Anorian. Is that how I say that? Over on the YouTube chat. Also, no gravity boots. They must be in the second castle somewhere. I am going to be a baby and just put on the spike breaker because it's easy. But yeah, this is the ring. So this was complexity 9. I was kind of hoping this would just be Final Vlad, but okay. Only spike breaker auto equipped. Yeah, if only. We have to go this way because again, we don't have the Coliseum shortcut, but it's fine. I know I have a mana prism, but meh. Again, gravity boots also would have been nice. A relic that saves Richter. Yeah, there's part of me that kind of wonders if that could be a future development for presets, is you just like finish by collecting certain items or combinations of relics or whatever. It just like checks certain flags for you. Saving Richter could be one of them. In combination with reverse library cards, that could be interesting. Although I think reverse library cards don't check if Richter is saved. They check to see if you have stood on a specific map tile, technically. Yeah, Soden has some weird progression stuff, like having the rings be equipable, the holy glasses be equipable, the spike breaker be equipable, and not like permanent upgrades is an interesting choice for sure. Maybe it's a way for the developers to like kind of nudge the player into messing around with their equipment more and reading descriptions of items more. Make this shit into Dark Souls, you know? This shit literally Dark Soul. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, crazy. Yeah, Final Vlad. Cool. I think I still did end up using my library card in the right spot. Maybe not. But it ended up being okay at the very least. 24 men, that's a lot of men. I have the power of 24 men inside of me. What's wrong with that? That's a lot of power. That's a lot of men. It's so immersive to equip the spike breaker. So true. So true. Yeah. I think worst case scenario is Gravity Boots was at Merman statue, since that's like the one thing we skipped, but you know. 24 dead men. True. It never says the status of these men, you know? I hope you get my Bezos money. Well, it says that you're subbed right now, Keefus, so I assume I am. I'm getting some money somewhere if you're subbed. Forgot to put on the glasses earlier. Nice. Okay, let's put this on, put this back on. I'll keep the pendant on as well. It's just nice to get MP regen. Why can't Richter save himself? What is he, stupid or something? Probably, honestly. I mean, Richter's stupid enough to get his ass controlled by the Dark Priest Shaft after Shaft gets absolutely dumpstered in Rondo of Blood by both Richter and like 4-year-old Maria or whatever. Like, dude got absolutely owned. And it wasn't even close. I don't need this warp for any reason. So now we just kill bosses and beat the game. And hope that we find gravity boots along the way. We never even found anything that OP, honestly. It was just Ice Brand in a dream. I guess the Ares helped my 24 men. Gravity boots. One time for your boy. I don't need it. Yeah, guaranteed drops would have been nice for sure, but it's fine. We're gaming. Like, a duplicator would have been insane, obviously, because then we'd have infinite mana. Yeah, so I am going to get the Akmadon. Yeah, I'll get this warp after killing Akmadon. Kill Galamoth. Then come back to do Trio, Beelzebub, finish the game. I did like that comment. Ah, I fell right into his loving arms, and then he fucking killed me. Holy shit, I'm almost dead, actually. For real, for real. Don't do that. There we go. God damn. Akmadon just wants a hug at the end of the day. Don't get geefed, get griefed. I don't know. Oh my god. Ghost card, whatever. That's fine, I guess. Oh yeah, no gravity boots. Ah! Oh! Don't mind if I do. Serious question, without the cheese, how are you supposed to kill Galamoth? Just don't die? I don't know. Like, you can dodge all of Galamoth's moves, it just takes forever. Like, that's the one thing about Galamoth as a boss. Even if you don't do the cheese, you just... Oh, there's a library card. Wow. Does that change any of my plans? Wait, I'm supposed to warp. Funny enough. I don't know. You just, like, use Power of Mist to dodge some attacks. He's just annoying. He's not that much harder than other bosses in the game. It's just that he makes you wait longer before he's vulnerable, for one. And for two, he just hits for, like, 10 billion damage. You can't kill Galamoth in the normal game, at least, with Gas Cloud, because he guards Gas Cloud. So using Gas Cloud to try and cheese him wouldn't work either. Does that count as cheese versus Galamoth? I don't know, man. Some people would view it that way, I would imagine. There's like a weird thing with the Alucard shield where I think it might have been like a misunderstanding from a translator, but in the ROM Scout speedrun sit down with Igarashi, he did say that the damage was glitched, but also I feel like part of me doesn't believe him, if that makes sense. Because it's like, if the damage was glitched, you had like 14 different chances to patch it out at this point. You know what I mean? So like, what's up with that? I mean, playing Symphony of the Night is all about cheese anyways, let's be real. I should be doing jump slashes here, but honestly, jump slashes plus Heaven Sword is a little awkward. Honestly, I should just keep the Heaven Sword on and probably do this now. Oops. Because I probably shouldn't need the MP for the rest of the game, really. Because we're almost done. I need the extra damage. I honestly should have done that during the fight to speed it up. Yeah, I have so much MP. Oh, there is Gravity Boots. Nice. This will save me time. Maybe? I basically did all the things I needed Gravity Boots for, so that's fun. I might as well, actually. Whatever. This is definitely not the best execution of a speedrun here, but I feel okay about my route. I do think the early Caverns route would have maybe saved like a few minutes, but whatever. Fucking hell. I'll be honest, I don't think Igarashi would ever hang out with me. One, because I don't think Igarashi gives a shit about that type of marketing anymore. Most likely. And two, I've said too many mean things about Bloodstained. Because I'm not a shill who just says nice things about things, hoping to keep in the good graces of companies. Like, if I don't like a thing, I'm going to be honest about it. And not everybody is willing to be that type of honest on the internet because they want to keep options open so they can keep relationships and network. Blah, blah, blah. All that boring shit that I just cannot be bothered for. Honestly, I probably should just not have this job because I'm just too honest. I'm too handsome, too skilled, too honest, too tall. Because there are so many people who do not share that ethos at all. And they'd rather just lie. So that way they can, you know, not even lie, more so just embellish things and not tell how they really feel. So they don't piss off potential business opportunities later. Bloodstained was great, though. Bloodstained is a 7 out of 10 video game experience, in my opinion. It's worth playing once, especially if you're a big fan of Metroidvanias and Igarashi-style Metroidvanias. However, I think the design of the game is bloated with a lot of the trappings of what happens with Kickstarter games, which is just scope bloat. It's like, we're going to add this, and we're going to add this, and we're going to add crafting, because crafting is the thing that you can put as a marketing thing for Kickstarter, and we're going to add this DLC and add playable characters and add this and add that. And meanwhile, the actual base game itself is just not balanced or worth playing because of that. Not to say that the game isn't worth playing, but it could have been balanced better, or resources could have been spent on making sure the game was better optimized for Switch or all this other shit. You know what I mean? Instead, those resources had to go to stretch goals, which they didn't even do all of the stretch goals, mind you. They just said, fuck it, we're not doing the roguelite mode anymore. Instead, we changed our mind. It's a randomizer now that doesn't work 90% of the time. The game is... The type of balance is not... It's better balanced than Soten, but that's like saying you found a sauce that's less salty than soy sauce. It's like, yeah, it's less salty, but like you're comparing it to Symphony of the Night, the game that's never been balanced. They kept updating and giving us more. Yes, but those were all things that were just stretch goals to begin with, and most of them were, I don't know. I have my problems with Bloodstained, but like I said, it doesn't mean that I hate the game or think that it's unworthy of purchase or play. It's just, it could have been better designed. More tightly designed is what I would have preferred. Because there's a lot of stuff that is just kind of like, this is not very well thought through. And like, the game is like really janky to control in some circumstances. I kind of wish this was better, like, tuned up. Stuff like that. Because Symphony of the Night is a game that, even though it's broken as all hell, there is not a lot of jank. There is some jank. But you kind of have to, like, push the boundaries of the game to get to the point where it feels janky to play. Where Ritual of the Night, you kind of just touch the controller and you're like, ooh, there's a lot of jank here. I need to express my need for more Impossible Challenge. I know. I feel you, Earthomon. I'm in the process of trying to figure out how best to make the Impossible Challenge work. Because I wasn't super happy with the current rule set. Oops. There we go. 54-37. Not bad. It was an early bat seed, and I don't think I played this perfectly because I definitely had to do some extra backtracking, but that's the length of a randomizer that I feel pretty comfortable with. We'll definitely test this some more, but I don't know. I had fun. Yeah, don't worry. Impossible Challenge will come back. I just need to find rules that make it more fun for me because I was starting to get burnt out on it personally, but it'll come back. And if you want to come back, subscribe, because I'd be posting every single day. So that would be nice if you did that. Leave a like, leave a comment. YouTube algorithm be screwing me over, so fight against it however you can. And join the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. And I'll see you in the next one, YouTube.